that's a little test area. I mean, you can just see the difference in colour. As I mentioned, some of the areas where it's got crap pointing, as soon as you put the pressure washer on it, that happens. But I feel like the acid does 90% of the work. It's just some hot boiling water, which this does, like I mentioned. It goes to 100, we have it on like 120 degrees, so it's boiling. But yeah, this is gonna look amazing when it's all that colour and where the damaged pointing happens. I feel like, because as you can see here, we've got areas where it's just crumbling. I think we will probably end up having it repointed, but I mean, guys, using this and doing the acid ourselves, it's definitely safe. Also, if you're wondering how you attach tarpaulin, you just use cable ties, loads of them everywhere. And yeah, that's gonna look mint. Oh, window. Ventadores. No. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Ta-da, ta-da. So, it is 3 to 1. So, 1 jug of acid, 3 jugs of water. You put it in here. And I mean, you can just see it just react with the fuel when you spill a bit of acid. So yeah, put all your protective gear on, because otherwise it's going to hurt. Waterproof gloves, goggles, mask, and then these are overalls.
Today on Deadliest Cat.
Let's go. So, you've got to start at the top because the acid drips down, so it makes sense. Start at the top, clean your way down. Also, these bricks here are going to be a different colour, which I've only just really noticed. Look cool.
If you're wondering why you wear health and safety gear, look what it did to my tripod. Stripped all of the paint the acid did. Looks pretty sick, to be fair. Bag secured. If you don't know what this is, I'll just twist it around. Oi. 110 quid for this, but it's going to make all of your bricks look mint, and you only need 15 litres to do quite a lot. Okay, I just actually realised I haven't really explained anything about this, what it is, what's it going to do. This is basically acid. It's dangerous, hence all of these things. You need to remember to get all your protective gear. So masks, gloves, the lot, okay? You do not want this stuff getting on you. As I mentioned, it's 110 quid, and the acid then breaks down all of the pollution, all the crap, all the carbon that has basically, the wind and everything and just being in the air has slowly absorbed onto the bricks. And I mean, you can see it in the before shots. The bricks are basically covered in carbon, which is making it go black and brown in places, when in actual fact, on the front, the type of brick called gaunt bricks, I believe, I'll put the spelling up. And it's basically a very weird type of brick. You don't really see it anywhere else. I don't know why I'm walking down here. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you. That's where I'm storing the wood at the moment. I've lowered the basement. I'm going to do a separate video on that. Anyway, I was talking about bricks. Yeah, so we've got gaunt bricks on the front of the house, London stock brick on the back. I've never done this before, so I'm going to figure it out as I go along. But basically, what it then does is that then soaks in, it breaks down all the carbon in the brick, which then, when you then use the diesel pressure washer, that then is a boiling pressure washer. That's why it's diesel. It boils the water at 150 degrees. And then obviously, because it's a diesel powered pressure washer, yeah, the pressure's pretty mad. And you've got to be really careful of not damaging the bricks. Now, you could be wondering, Chris, why are you doing this yourself? That's 110 quid. The hiring of the pressure washer was 200 and, how much was it? 210 quid for a week's hire. So in total, we're looking at about 300 quid. So is that a cheap price? Is it a bad price? Well, if you were to pay somebody else to do this, you're looking at 500? No, 5 grand. That's how much it costs to get your bricks cleaned in London. Now, yeah, there's quite a lot of bricks on our house. The fact that we have scaffolding already up, that's why we're doing it now. Usually you'd want to wait until the end to do that, but considering we have the scaffolding up now for the loft, take advantage of that. I mean, you're not going to wait until the end of the project and then get scaffolding put up again to do all the brick cleaning. That's why you do it now. And I'm going to dive a little bit deeper in a future video into the process and why we're doing particular things in this order with the project, i.e. the loft first, and why we've started the extension, then we put it on pause. Trust me, I'm going to get into all of that in a future video. There's quite a bit of thought behind it. But yeah, 5 grand. Now, fingers crossed, we do not need the front of the house repointing. When you're using acid pressure washing, it can damage the pointing. So hopefully we don't have to get it repointed. But if we do, well, then we'll start chatting to bricklayers. We'll look on Gumtree for people who can come and just do the pointing. We could angle grind all the pointing out and just save money that way. But I reckon all in, this is going to cost 350 quid in comparison to 4-5 grand. And like I said, if we do have to get the pointing done, I expect that to basically pull it up to about £1,000, maybe a little bit more. But I mean, there's a few £1,000s you're going to see we save. Just in case you want to know the name of this acid, that is exactly what we're going to be using. And this is the 15 litre one. We didn't need the 25 litre one because I think this can take up, there's a calculation on the website which shows you how many meters squared it's good for. I'll show you the, oh yeah, do you like my safety light off? Ta-da! Because the lock broke off a while ago. This is my kitchen. I mean, it's not very nice to live in at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. I've lived in worse, but I mean, yeah, it's not particularly pleasant. And, oh, can't get out there because I had to take the back door off and smash all of the frame out. Oh, there's a bit of wind coming out there. It's quite cold at the moment. And this, yeah, isn't really helping. But I had to knock all of this out to get the machine through the house. Remember, I did measure it and I thought it'd fit, but I clearly measured wrong. And measure twice, cut once. Or in my case, you measure once, you muck it all up and you got to take your door frame out. But it's fine, all of this is getting binned, remember, all these walls. And the reason I can't go and show you the machine right now is because I've got no back door on the house, and because obviously you've got scaffolding up, people could climb up the front, climb over the top, climb down the back, and then break into your house. So this is going to stop someone breaking in. If they really want to get in, they're just going to smash the window. But I mean, that's solid. I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, use this as an example. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with this stuff. I've done my research and I'm going to give it a go. And I think that you can apply that to all aspects of your life, and especially when it comes to renovation projects. So yeah, just take that as an example. When you're going into a project, there's going to be so many things you have absolutely no clue how to do, but you just need to do the best research you can do. Remember, it's perfect preparation prevents piss poor performance, okay? So, prepared, I've done my research, I found out what I needed to get, I've bought it all, and now I'm just getting on with it and I'm gonna test it. If it doesn't work, I'm doing a small area at the back, a small area at the front. If it looks awful what I'm doing, I'm gonna stop and then go, look, I've given it a go, now I'm gonna pay someone to come in and do this if it goes badly. However, trust me, just give stuff a go. Right now, you might be watching some of my stuff and going, oh, I don't even know how to use a drill. Oh, I don't know how to use a saw. No one knows how to do this stuff when they first start out. With time, you just learn, and trust me, it's just knowledge builds and builds, and it's a compound effect.
So, I've got the hose going through the letterbox so I can shut the door. Now I need to take these off. Wait. Oh, that's good.
And what I'm finding is best is if you just use pressure wash it, get all the dirt and absorb some of the brick with water, then use just pure acid, don't dilute it at all, and then do one coat of that, then pressure wash it off, then do another coat of pure acid, then pressure wash it off, and that is what's doing that. But yeah, it's doing well. You can see where the acid streaks down. I mean, look at that. It's working so well. I think we are going to have to repoint it though, because I'd say like 30% of it's fallen out. But doing all of this has definitely saved a lot of money.